Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Burns, and welcome back to the Buffalo Bills franchise. Before we hop into the game, quick signing happened with the injury to Chris Ivory. The Buffalo Bills picked up Spencer Ware, who was in free agency, to be the backup running back. LeSean McCoy, back from injury this week. He's missed the past few weeks, and he is finally back. Was having such a great start of the season before he got hurt. As the Bills are here in Houston, Texas, at NRG Stadium, to take on Deshaun Watson and the Houston Texans. This should be a tough one. Obviously, Deshaun Watson was having an incredible rookie year last year before he went down with that torn ACL, and this defense is nothing to mess with. Jadeveon Clowney, J.J. Watt, they have me worried for sure. It could be a lot of running around in the backfield for Josh Allen. Hopefully not, as J.J. Watt, the reigning Walter Payton Man of the Year, runs out of the tunnel to the delight of the Houston crowd. This should be a good one. The Bills sitting at 5-0 so far on the season. Houston sitting at 2-3. Lamar Miller, you see what he did last week. 20 carries for 77 yards. 3 touchdowns. Didn't have any huge runs, only a long and 9, but 3 touchdowns. Definitely something the Bills defense gonna have to worry about as Stephen Hauschka gets ready to kick off for the 5-0 Bills. And taking over on offense, last year, the rookie sensation, Deshaun Watson. You see what he's doing so far this year. 1,437 yards, 11 TDs, 7 picks. Getting things started. He's going to hand things off to Lamar Miller, who's making some moves. Getting up for an 8-yard run right there before he's taken down by Vontae Davis. Again, you see what he did last week. 1st and 10, once again, Lamar Miller doing some work, maneuvering, kind of, changing direction quite a bit. He's got 29 yards already. It's tough squaring up the running back when they change direction so quick like that. 2nd and 9 now, empty set for Deshaun Watson. He makes a little audible, and he's going to set, and it is overthrown. Flag on the play. It was way over the head of his receiver. I don't know if you guys saw that, but Micah Hyde comes out of nowhere and drills the receiver who didn't even have the ball, and they're going to catch him for pass interference. He's lucky he's not getting kicked out for an unsportsmanlike, unnecessary roughness. That might have been targeting in the NCAA, but it gives the Texans a 1st down, as they're going to only get 2 yards, though, on 3rd and 10. Couldn't make much out of the pass interference call, so it's going to be a field goal for the Texans, as they are first on the board, as they go up 3-0 here 2 minutes into this game. And now we go to our rookie sensation for this year, Josh Allen. He's having a great year so far. 1,318 yards, 12 touchdowns to just 4 picks. He's had a couple of rough games. Started the season off great. We'll see, what kind of game he has. It's been pretty consistent. But you saw who that injury was on that 3rd down play. It ended up being our rookie DT, Harrison Phillips. He's going to be out for the game. Nothing too serious. LeSean McCoy back with his first carry in a few weeks. Gets 7 yards. Nice run for McCoy. We'll see if he can get back to form. He was averaging over 150 yards a game rushing before he went down with an injury. Big pass right here to Kelvin Benjamin on Josh Allen's first completion. 27 yards on that one, as Kelvin Benjamin is having a pretty nice year. 1st and 10, LeSean McCoy, again, trying to make moves, and he's going to try to juke out some guys, and he breaks out of a tackle. He's got one man to beat. Can he outrun him? Dive doesn't get him, and he's brought down, but not before he's in the end zone. Touchdown, LeSean McCoy. Whitney Merciless couldn't quite get to him, as LeSean McCoy, with his 70th career rushing touchdown, going to put the Bills up 7-3. LeSean McCoy leads all running backs pretty much in all major categories of active running backs. And here on the next drive, a big mistake right here, as Delvin Breaux is going to hop on the fumble that was forced right there by, I believe, that was Tremaine Edmonds, and the Bills take over right in plus territory. And here is the new addition, Spencer Ware. His first carry as a Buffalo Bill is going to net him 10 yards. I figured he'd be a nice little power addition, with the loss of Chris Ivory. Travaris Cadet just didn't really fill that role, so I wanted someone who could break tackles, and so Travaris Cadet was let go, and you see Spencer Ware being brought down right there by J.J. Watt. 2nd and 12 now for Josh Allen. He's going to find Zay Jones, who's one of my favorite players on this team, and I can't wait to see how he improves as this year goes on. Nice gain right there. Sets up a 3rd and 1, but the Bills couldn't go any further. Ended up with a 4th and goal from the 11, and Stephen Hauschka would knock that one through. 10-3 your score now as we close in on the end of the first quarter. 3rd and 8 for the Houston Texans. Nice conversion right there as Watson's going to find his tight end Ryan Griffin for the first down. 1st and 10 now, 11 seconds to go. Probably the last play of the first quarter. Play action. Deshaun Watson backpedaling, firing to the left side, and he's got a man. It's DeAndre Hopkins tapping the toes. Great play. That was a nice throw by Deshaun Watson, rolling to his right, throwing to his left. 1st and 10, and he's going to find Will Fuller on the slant route. Watson 6 for 9. Nice for 61 yards. First down right there. Fuller, the 5th, his first catch of the game. Second-year man out of Notre Dame. 1st and 10 now. Watson going to fire to the end zone. Got a man back in the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. That is, once again, DeAndre Hopkins with a nice catch in the back of the end zone. It was a good effort by Jordan Poyer right there to try to, knock the ball out, but Hopkins is such a good, strong receiver that he hangs on to that one. So 1st and 10 now for the Bills, and we'll see if Josh Allen can do it as he's rolling to his left. Firing back across, coming down the right is Charles Clay. What a play by Josh Allen. That is some arm strength right there. Probably one of the strongest arms in the NFL, and he shows it right there with the huge pass to Charles Clay. Sets up a 3rd and 4 on the 13-yard line, and what a pass to Dez Bryant, who's on a curl route, and Josh Allen throws it low into the inside, and Dez Bryant with the phenomenal catch, diving to the inside to catch that. We're going to get another few looks at that as Dez celebrates with his teammates right there. Corey Coleman, Jordan Mills all in on the celebration. That was a really nice throw by Josh Allen. It was right where it needed to be. It was tight coverage, man coverage, and you see he just throws it down and into the middle, and Dez Bryant's able to get under that one and roll into the end zone. This is a good look right here from the pylon cam, as just perfect execution from Josh Allen and Dez Bryant right there. Definitely been working on that one in practice as the Bills go ahead and regain the lead, 17-10 your score. 8 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Deshaun Watson, and he's going to go ahead and find Ellington right there for a nice little gain. 22 yards on that one. 3rd and 1 now as it's play action to Donta Foreman, and the rookie Tremaine Edmonds gets his first sack of the game, his 4th tackle. Tremaine Edmonds having a phenomenal year at the middle linebacker spot. Texans have to punt. 5:20 to go now. 3rd and 5, and a terrible throw from Josh Allen as he overthrows Corey Coleman coming across the field. Would have been a first down, so we head back to the Texans. 1st and 10. Watson going deep, got a man, and it's picked off by Micah Hyde. What a play by Micah Hyde. He was not over the top of Will Fuller there. Will Fuller had a step. Wasn't a great throw by Deshaun Watson, a little bit underthrown, and Micah Hyde's able to get under that. But you'll see what the Bills are able to do on this next drive. A holding penalty and a sack and an incompletion made it 3rd and 26, and they end up just having to take their losses and punt the ball. 3rd and 6, and Deshaun Watson showing some athleticism on this one. We all know he can run, and he picks up 21 yards right there before being brought down by Tre'Davious White. 1st and 10 to Lamar Miller, but a nice stop in the backfield for Tremaine Edmonds as he gets a tackle for a loss. Already 6 tackles in this one for him. 3rd and 10, shotgun set. Watson's back to pass. He's going to throw over the middle. He's got his man. Nice throw right there by Watson. 10 for 15 for 139 yards, a touchdown and a pick. Texans driving down to the 26-yard line, stepping up in the pocket. He finds Ellington once again inside the 10-yard line. Nice job by Deshaun Watson stepping up in the pocket right there. 3rd and goal. Watson back to pass, and he's going to be rolling to his right side. Can he get away? And he's thrown down by Tremaine Edmonds. That might be a sack. I don't know if he got any yards. But Deshaun Watson, who missed most of last year with a torn ACL, goes down. He's clutching his shoulder. We don't know what the injury is. Hopefully we'll get an update. But for now, it's going to be the show of Joe Webb III. You see him holding for the field goal right here. If Deshaun Watson's not able to return, Joe Webb, who's played both quarterback and receiver in the NFL, is going to have to be the Texans quarterback the rest of this game. But we still got some time left here in the first half. Josh Allen showing off the arm strength again. He's got Corey Coleman down inside the 30 to the 25-yard line. Bills take a timeout with 45 seconds left, and not much else would come of that. They would lose 4 yards on the next few plays, but it does set up a Stephen Hauschka field goal as the Bills extend the lead back up to 7 heading into halftime. So Deshaun Watson gets hurt. Now, we haven't seen any offensive plays from Joe Webb, but Obviously, he's not going to be as talented as Deshaun Watson. 155 yards passing in that first half for Watson, so it'll be interesting to see if the Texans can continue. It's been a sort of a shootout. Before we continue that discussion, though, let's take a look around the league. The Jets still winless, looking for a win against the 1-4 Colts, and they are not having much success. Colts up 10-0 in that one late in the first half. And then we'll also take a look in Atlanta as the Bucs are visiting the Falcons. The Bucs also looking for their first win. The Falcons are having no problem with them. 21-0. Jameis Winston, abysmal, 3 for 8, 38 yards and 2 picks. And finally, Carolina at Washington in Landover, Maryland. Got a good one going right there between the Panthers and Redskins. 13-10 is your score there. Both Newton and Alex Smith have a touchdown throw in that one. And obviously a couple of field goals. That one's late first half. So keep an eye on the ticker if you want to see the results of those games. But we go back to the Texans offense after the Bills go 3-and-out on their first drive of the second half. And Lamar Miller doing some work. If the Texans want to win this game, they're going to have to rely heavily on their slew of running backs, Lamar Miller, Alfred Blue, and Donta Foreman. Otherwise, relying on the arm of Joe Webb III is probably not what they want to do. Here's Donta Foreman as he's going to get the first down. Milano was draped over the back of him before Vontae Davis was able to take him down right there. 1st and 10, and it's going to be a play-action pass. We're going to see Joe Webb pass for the first time. Never mind. He's taken down by Tremaine Edmonds, his 3rd sack of the game. So he sacked Watson once, sacked him again, and then hurt him, and here's his first sack on Joe Webb. So 3rd and 16 for the Texans. Webb back to pass. He's going to go over the middle, and it is intercepted by Robinson. That is a bad throw by Joe Webb. And look at Robinson making moves. He's inside the 10. Can he get to the pylon? Not quite. Good job by Robinson to return that all the way to the 3-yard line. That was an electric return right there as the Bills are knocking on the door. First down and goal. And into the end zone on a slant route is Kelvin Benjamin. Touchdown pass from Josh Allen right there as the Bills go up 27-13, a 2-touchdown game. And it's a play-action pass now for Joe Webb as he's actually got a man. Nice throw. And, of course, that man's DeAndre Hopkins. And a huge gain right there. Injury on the play. Not quite sure who that one was. 35-yard gain. 1st and 10 now for Webb in this offense. Another play-action pass. And he's got people coming after him. And it seems like the defensive coordinator of the Buffalo Bills has just said, let's go after Joe Webb. When was the last time he played quarterback? And it seems to be working. Another sack right there for Jerry Hughes. 2nd and 20. Webb back to pass once again. He's in trouble. Jerry Hughes with his sack on back-to-back plays. His 2nd sack of the game makes it 3rd and 35. 5th sack of the game for the Bills. I don't know what you can call on 3rd and 35. And here they go as Webb's stepping up. And it is just batted down by the Bills secondary. Joe Webb's 1 for 3 for 35 yards and a pick and has been sacked 3 times now. 3rd and 6 now for Josh Allen on the next drive for the Bills. And Allen with a nice little pass to Zay Jones in between 2 defenders. Gets a big gain. Nice first down conversion. Josh Allen having a nice game. 11 for 15, 205 and 2 TDs. 3rd and 4 on the slant route is Kelvin Benjamin. One of the favorite routes of Josh Allen is that slant route to Kelvin Benjamin. 2nd and 6. Bills knocking on the door once again down to the 22-yard line. Josh Allen is going to find LaShawn McCoy for a nice gain right there. And that would set up a Stephen Hauschka field goal. And as he has been all year, that one's money as the Bills go up 30-13 now with 1:26 left here in the 3rd quarter. We're into the 4th quarter now. A lot of punting has been going on between the 2 teams. Just trying to show you some of the exciting action as the Bills are starting to run away with this one. Dez Bryant's going to get his 3rd catch of the game right there on the nice out route. 3rd down and 4 now for the Bills, threatening to score once again. Allen going to dump it off to Shady McCoy on the screenplay. He's going to outrun the defense right there. Nice spin move by McCoy before he's finally pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. 8 minutes left in this one. 4th catch for LaShawn McCoy. 3rd and 9. Josh Allen is going to go ahead and fire, and he's got Corey Coleman, who couldn't quite get in the end zone, down to the 1-yard line, and now 2nd and goal. But Josh Allen is hit, and somehow the ball goes backwards, and it's a fumble, and it's not picked up by Coleman, and it is a fumble recovery for the Houston Texans. That was a weird play right there. Josh Allen's just kind of shrugging that one off. That's not really his fault. Maybe he should have thrown it earlier, but 30-13 still your score. Back to Joe Webb and this offense, and he's sacked again by Trent Murphy this time. 5th sack of the year for him, his 1st of the game, 6th of the game for the Bills overall. And back to the Bills once again, and it's going to be LaShawn McCoy trying to jump over the defense. Doesn't do a very good job, but he's up to 84 yards in his return from injury. It's been a good game for LaShawn McCoy. And once again, that would set up a Stephen Hauschka field goal to make it 33-13. This one getting out of hand. 20-point game with 3 minutes to go. And one more shot here as the Texans are going to go empty backfield as Lamar Miller motions out to the right. And Joe Webb's going to see what he can do. He stands, he fires, and he fires right into the hands of Tremaine Edmonds, who is going to, with this performance, win Player of the Game and also be in contention for Defensive Player of the Week. 8 tackles, 3 sacks, a pick, and a forced fumble. What a game from Tremaine Edmonds, and what a game for the Buffalo Bills as they defeat the Houston Texans in this one, 33-13, your final score. You know, overall, we kind of talked about it a little bit at halftime. Deshaun Watson going down probably was the difference in this one, as they had about 150 passing yards around there in the first half, and they finished with 167. You know, who knows how different the game would have been had Deshaun Watson played. Definitely disappointing for him. Let's take a look at the stats. Again, pause as always if you want to see anything. 2 interceptions for Joe Webb, 1 for Deshaun Watson, so 3 more picks for this ball-hawking Bills secondary. You see the rushing. Decent debut for Spencer Ware, 13 for 44 yards for him. And you'll see the receiving stats right here. Again, spread around as we always do. And, of course, Jordan Mills gives up 2 sacks like he always does. And there is Tremaine Edmonds, who balled out. He did have a forced fumble. It wasn't shown right there. As we'll just, again, scroll through this real quickly. So, looking ahead, you know, we got a game coming up against the Indianapolis Colts. But first, after this game, a trade was made. Jeremy Curley, who was not used very often, he had a couple catches, rarely saw the field, was traded to the Cincinnati Bengals for Tyler Kroft, who is on an expiring contract, but could be another nice receiving tight end for this team. And again, like I said, we visit Indianapolis to take on the Colts to try to improve to 7-0 next week. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time.